guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be making a low-carb banana bread, and I wouldn't really classify this as keto, unfortunately, because as you know, bananas have a naturally high sugar content. So I'm just going to be calling it low-carb banana bread, and I'll tell you guys the macros and everything down below in the description box, as well as the instructions and ingredients for this recipe. But I promise you it's going to be so good, and obviously just like anything else I make, you can make it, you know, however you want to. You can add walnuts. I'm gonna do sugar-free chocolate chips today because I'm not really the kind of person who likes having like walnuts or pecans and like desserts and things like that. It's just a personal preference. So in lieu of nuts, I'm going to be using chocolate chips. So let's get started. For all of you that have been here before, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome, and don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, let's get started. So I'm just gonna start off by saying I am going to double this recipe because I was at a farmer's market yesterday, and this recipe only calls for 3 overripe bananas, but they happen to have 6 in like a bushel, I don't know what you call it. But anyway, so I just went ahead and got this. So I will be doubling the recipe like I said, but I will let you know along the way what I've added to it, you know, in order to double it. So you'll need 3 overripe bananas mashed. So I'm gonna go ahead and mash all of these real quick. Okay, so I went ahead and mashed up the bananas, and now I'm going to grab a bowl. In this bowl, I'm going to add 6 large eggs. Add 6 large eggs to this bowl, and I'm gonna mix them up. Okay, now I'm going to add the mashed banana. Now I'm going to get 1/4 of a cup of avocado oil. And I'm going to double this because we are doubling the recipe. Okay, so now we have the eggs, mashed banana, and avocado oil mixed together. You can also use coconut oil or olive oil if you'd like, but I like avocado oil. Okay, so now I'm gonna get a separate bowl, and I'm going to mix together almond flour, baking soda, and the sweetener of your choice. And as you guys know, if you've seen my videos, I love Swerve, so I'll be using Swerve today as my sweetener. For the normal recipe, you'd need 2 cups of almond flour, but because I'm doubling it, I have 4 cups. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here. Okay, and then I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of baking soda. So like I said, if you're not doubling it, we're just 1 teaspoon. Okay. I'm gonna add 1 cup of the confectioner's Swerve, and you guys can add as much or as little as you want. It's just, honestly, it's just however you feel in the sweetness. And now I'm gonna combine this together. Don't I feel it? I'm believing. So I went ahead and mixed all this together. So now I'm gonna grab a bigger bowl so I can combine all the ingredients. And one friendly reminder is always to remember, if you're doubling a recipe, obviously double all of the ingredients. I remember one time I had my friend Lydia over for lunch, and because I was very inexperienced in cooking at the time, I was probably like 17 or 18. I was making hamburger helper, and I literally didn't double, like I doubled the boxes, but I didn't double the water, and I think, or is it milk? I don't know, whatever you put in there at the end, or is it, I don't even know. After you brown the ground beef or whatever and you're adding the other ingredients, I didn't double the water or milk, so it was definitely pretty dry and salty. So Lydia, if you're watching, comment down below and let me know if you remember that, because I definitely do, and it was awful, but we made it work. We still had a good time. Okay, let me go grab a big bowl real quick. Okay, so I've got my 2 bowls of stuff. I went ahead and put the dry ingredients in a really big bowl. My egg, mashed banana, and avocado mix. So I'm gonna pour this in here. Now I'm going to mix all this together really well. Okay, so at the beginning of the video, I told you guys I really don't like putting nuts in my food. So I'm going to add in some sugar-free chocolate chips, which I'll go get real quick. Go ahead and use some sugar-free chocolate chips from Hershey's. These are really good. I really like these. I also like Lily's as well. If you've never had Lily's chocolate, her baking chocolate bars, her chocolate chips, they're all really, really good, made with really great ingredients. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix all this up. So has anyone ever made keto or low carb desserts and had used like maltitol, erythritol, xylitol, and your coworkers told you they were quite gassy afterward? Because sometimes I like to share my food with everyone because I love it so much. I'm not saying my food is that good, but like I'm just saying like I just love sharing my cooking with everyone because it's a passion of mine, and so I want everyone to experience it and enjoy it. And so my coworkers or my employees are sometimes like, yeah, loved it. It was amazing, but I felt a little gassy afterwards. I'm like, I'm sorry, it's the sugar-free ingredient. So let me know if you've ever had that happen to you before. I tried to warn them before, but sometimes they're just so excited to try it. Since I'm a professional, unprofessional chef, I don't have a bread or loaf pan, so I am just going to use some muffin tins and fill those up. Just make sure to remember to either line them with cupcake liners or spray them or rub them down with coconut oil. Okay, so they're all filled up, and now we're going to put these in the oven. Honestly, depending on your oven, it could be anywhere between 30 minutes to about 60 minutes or more. So our oven's pretty new, so it may not take that long, but there's like a high moisture content because there's a lot of bananas. So I'm gonna start with 30 minutes and then I'll check on them, and then I'll end up letting you guys know at the end, you know, how long it actually took, and then I'll show you guys the finished product. So they actually took a lot less time than I thought they would. They only took about 15 or 20 minutes. So as you can see, they're nice and browned on top. And now is the best part. We're gonna go taste test. So let me go ahead and take these out of a tin and I'll put them on a plate. All right guys, so now it is time for my favorite part of the video, the taste test. So I went ahead and I've broken up a tiny little muffin I picked, and okay. So this is what the inside looks like. Let me see if I can find a better piece. Okay, so this is just a bigger piece, so it kind of shows you the texture and everything. It looks very moist, and I know you guys know sometimes with a lot of almond flour things, the inside doesn't seem cooked. It seems kind of mushy and stuff, but with this, I mean, I'm pleasantly surprised. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and try it and see what I think. Oh wow. This is really good. Honestly, I can't tell the difference between this and like regular banana bread. I guess other than the fact that it's in a muffin shape, I mean, this is amazing. Oh my gosh. I honestly don't, there's nothing I would really change about it. I think if I did it again, maybe I would make it without chocolate chips, but not because it doesn't taste good, just because, you know, just to try without it. This literally tastes like comfort food. I'm talking like, if you need something comforting, make this, have a glass of almond milk with it, even coffee. Like, I feel like this would taste really good. I think the most time consuming thing would have been if it took a long time to actually bake in the oven, but that part, like I said, did not take me long at all. So overall, I think maybe I spent about 20 minutes getting all the ingredients, you know, mixing them all together and things like that. It was pretty easy. Honestly, the most time consuming thing for me was mashing up the bananas because I had so many of them. But if you're just doing the regular recipe, I mean, you really won't have that much to do. Alright guys, so now we're at the saddest part of every video, the end, and I just want to thank you guys again so much for watching. Please check out all my other videos, whether it's my makeup videos, my clothing hauls, my other keto recipes. Also, if you're coming to this video and you're not on a low carb diet, I do also have some of my favorite, just regular, everyday recipes that are usually inspired by my favorite restaurants or something, so definitely check those out as well. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so you can always see everything I post. And don't forget to comment down below, let me know what you think, and like this video as well. Alright guys, I will see you next time. Bye!